3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast. I'm Miles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. We are the coldest podcast in all of the Midwest. We are, getting used to the new headphones. We are at Country View Acres. This place looks great. I was not expecting the pond in the back. Were you?
Oh, it's a nice little addition.
I did not know there was a pond in the back. We have a great show ahead of you. So let's get into the show.
I would venture to say it's almost the nectar of the gods. Back, baby, back. I want my push. Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks again for listening into episode 20. We are in the 20.
We're on 20 now?
Episode 20 of the You Betcha Radio podcast.
Crap.
Just a little bit of house cleaning too before we get started. Remember, go follow us on all social media platforms at Oh You Betcha. That's at Oh You Betcha for the best content in the Midwest, the coldest content in the Midwest.
It's pretty cold.
Will the shirt pre-order still be open when we launch this podcast?
Yeah, it'll be like 1 or 2 days left.
Okay, so you have 1 or 2 days by the time this posts to go get your hands on some of the biggest merch drop we've ever done. We got T-shirts, the new Nectar of the Gods 2.0.
2.0.
We got Bev buckles.
Hats. We always forget about the hats.
We got the hats. We got the Gina's designs. We got it all, man.
Before we get too far into this, I am sweating my face off.
So Miles currently has the meat sweats. We did a tenderloin review with Iowa Chili before this, and the tenderloin. Miles, you ever had a tenderloin before this?
I mean, I probably have, but not that I remember, so I was really flying into it blind. Basically, it turned into a tenderloin race, and it was like, who's going to finish this fastest?
Yeah.
Which caused massive meat sweats.
Meat sweats, upset stomach,
Yeah.
diarrhea. Hey.
Yeah, it's basically like a Pepto-Bismol ad in a video. But, so we just got done doing that. We got ranch in our mustache, the whole thing. You have to check out the video. Is that it for the plugs? Oh, before we get too far into this, we would just like to thank our sponsors, U Motors, Motorsports and Marine, located in Fargo, North Dakota, and Pelican Lake, Minnesota. They have all the best brands: Honda, Yamaha, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Teak boats, super boats. This is right off the top of my head.
Supreme boats.
All of the boats.
All the boats.
Even Avalon pontoons. If you mention this ad, you can get 20% off parts and accessories. Some exclusions may apply. You can find them on umotorsinc.com or on all their social media, umotorsinc.com. And also, we'd like to just thank Country View Acres for allowing us to come here, hang out. I feel like today is going to be like a slow rise, build up to when the live band starts and everyone's having a good time drinking Busch lattes. They did a great job. There's chandeliers in here. There's a pond out back, a phenomenal patio. They're also a great spot for Sunday Fun Day, I hear. So we might have to come here for a bump tomorrow after.
Might have to come here for a quick Bush Mosa.
Ooh. We got to see if the bartender can make us some Bush Mosas while we're here. But it is going to be a great day. So again, just thank you to Country View Acres for having us. We are so excited for today. But before we talk about today, Ryan, we need to talk about last night. We went to the Diamond Joe Casino, which is not far from here. You came out a winner, which I'm actually really pissed about.
Well, see, that I made a fourth quarter comeback. You know, I got down in the first half, but I didn't let anything faze me. You got to stay positive.
I think
you got
you
to
were
come
just
back
drunk
in the
enough
fourth
to
quarter.
where you just kept gambling.
Well, the thing about being drunk enough at Diamond Joe is you have to spend at least 3 hours to tie a buzz on. And why is that?
Okay, so we need to talk about this. Yes, is it like this at every casino? I've never been to a
casino where this has occurred before.
So this is what happened to me. I sit down at the bar. There's a band playing in the back. We order a beer. We down it pretty quick. We go to order another beer. and they tell me that there's a 20-minute time limit in between beers, which I could not believe. It was like basically like the teacher was telling me I couldn't have a second snack when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, and the funny thing too was that, okay, you abide by the rules, whatever. You go, you sit down, you come back a little bit later to the same bartender, and she checks her watch to make sure it has been 20 minutes since you last came up.
Maybe I just like give off like an alcoholic vibe, and so she was like, "We need to monitor this guy's intake. He gets on every 20 minutes." But yeah, whatever. So you started on the blackjack table last night. How'd that go?
Blackjack was más o menos.
We're a bilingual podcast here, so
It was más o menos. So
if you don't know what that means, then you should probably get educated. But
so it's like, don't put all your chips in the same basket. I had never played roulette before, and I saw you guys hugging the roulette table.
yeah, I like roulette because there's not much thinking, and you have a lot of opportunities to win because you can bet it on a bunch of different squares and colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it was virtual roulette too, so you were kind of just like your own player. There was no dealer. It was just all automated, which I liked a lot.
Yeah, it moved quickly.
It did.
Which I like stuff that moves quickly, to be honest. Yeah.
So I saw you came out of... Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever been to a Burger King inside of a casino?
I did not, but that spicy chicken Burger King sandwich came in so clutch at like 1 a.m.
So we got to Burger King. We sat down on the roulette table. Ann was black. Miles was red. I was black even. I was coming out the winner every time.
Yeah, I should have just bet what you were betting at that point because, it's the class. I feel like every time you go to a casino, you do this. Start betting, it's going well. You get up, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'm on a hot streak. I got to start betting more now that I have more money instead of sticking to your original strategy that got you to that point.
Right. Bet big to win big. That's what it is.
Exactly. And so we basically, that's what happened to me. Got up some money. They got $50, which is decent. And then you start throwing, more money down on each one.
$10 and $20 bets.
Yeah. So then, and then you're right back where you started.
You get a little cocky.
Yeah, I'm the king of like getting cocky when it comes to gambling. You got on a hot streak and then you just, So you ended up coming out of it. The clientele that goes to casinos is always interesting to me. There's clearly like the regulars who are addicted to gambling.
Yep.
That they definitely smoke cigarettes. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's been addicted to gambling that didn't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a standard thing.
It's the stigma.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Do you know? I don't. Is it because you have to have something to do?
Is it almost as if you get addicted to cigarettes from secondhand smoke just from being in there so long?
It might be it. It's just the secondhand. They said, well, I might as well just start getting addicted to cigarettes now too.
Addicted to cigarettes, addicted to gambling. I woke up this morning with a... Do you have issues with addictive gambling pamphlet underneath my pillow?
Yeah, we grabbed Ryan an addiction pamphlet on the way out.
Yeah, a guy wins $100 and I think he's addicted.
I love how when you win $100, it's like the greatest thing ever.
It was the greatest for me.
Like you can get like a bonus at Christmas time from your employer, and it's going to be a couple $1,000, but you're more excited about getting a $100 win at the casino. You know what I mean?
Or like a bonus from the guy you print T-shirts for. I haven't really seen anything like that yet.
If you are thinking that you're getting a bonus this year, Ryan, that is absolutely out of the question. So don't even think about it. Especially after your behavior this weekend, you're on probation here.
Well, yeah, now the wall of shame is up.
The wall of shame. You're having a bad week.
And I have the meat sweats.
I had to carry the You Betty from the trailer in here, so that's strike number 2. Will you get strike number 3 by the end of this?
The roles are reversed.
So, yeah, the clientele at casinos are always interesting. You always get the one guy that's always counting his money out in front of everyone.
Yeah, so like, would you consider there to be like the 3 types of people that go to casinos? Like I think there's you and I.
Well, there's like the guys that don't go usually, but go with a group of buddies or something. Right. I feel like,
and they get pumped when they win $100. Okay.
Yep. There's the person who's addicted to gambling.
Okay.
then
it's like the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month is always the busiest, I feel like, because that's when the paychecks roll through.
And I also feel like the third person is someone like my grandma, who she'll plan a couple trips a year to the casino and save up some money and like gamble it all while they're there. It's like old people. It's like old
That's
people.
like their vacation.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a mini vacation for them. So I feel like those are the people that end up at the casinos, which probably you can find those three at any casino across the entire United States. But
Yeah, I think next time we come to Iowa, we need to stay at the Diamond Joe. If we're in this area.
see, this is the first stage of gambling addiction, Ryan.
True.
That's why we got you
That's
that
why you got me
pamphlet
the
last
pamphlet.
night.
Okay.
So, if you could just calm down, but yeah, we should stay there actually. So, I just got done with the Tenderloin review with Iowa Chill. Then we did a Ranch Wrangler. It was, at any moment, anything could have happened in that.
I really want to dive into this, the Tenderloin review, but I think I'll wait. I'll wait till the next segment.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna have Nate from Iowa Chill on. He's gonna be wearing his Tenderloin champ shirt, and we're just gonna grill him all things Tenderloin, Iowa, and chili.
Chili related.
Iowa chili is gonna be on the podcast. So we're gonna what? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so we went to Wisconsin 2 weeks ago. We're back. We're back on the road. We're back at the bar takeover. What was your impression on the hotel compared to the first bar takeover, the Hairball Hotel?
Well, so we went from the Hairball Hotel to the Truck Stop Hotel because on one side of our hotel was this gas station, gas pump place.
Immaculate McDonald's.
It was pretty big. And then on the other side is the lot where they store and sleep all of the trucks.
Yep.
So basically we were just in Truckerville. We went from the Hairball Hotel to the
Truck Stop.
Hotel. Next time we might as well just rent a truck and just sleep in the cab. And that's we could have
Cost
just
efficient.
yeah, it would have been way more
pay it off
efficient
over time.
Yeah. So that's my opinion of the hotel. Other than that, it's way better than last one. Last one was so bad.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna outgrow that trailer, and then we're gonna have to put your face on the back of a semi.
Semi 18 wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a You Betcha 18 wheeler here soon. But yeah, so basically we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna try and cool off. Still sweating, Ryan.
You're probably gonna hop in the pond for
I'm
a
gonna
quick
go hop
sec.
in the pond. I might be soaking wet by the time we get back. We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna welcome on Iowa Chili, Nate Dogg, with the stash. He's looking at us right now. So this is gonna be an absolutely wild interview. Oh my God, that's cold.
Burns good.
All right, guys, I would like to welcome on Nate from Iowa Chili. Iowa Chili. Chill.
I'm chilling.
Iowa Chill.
How you doing?
How's it going, man?
Good. How about yourself? Welcome to the state.
Yeah, we're
Welcome to
having
my
a good
state.
time so far. So, tell the folks a little bit about Iowa Chill if they don't know what Iowa Chill is.
Right. Right now, before I get into that, I think I'm sitting between my two parents, just looking
we're
at me.
gonna have-
This-
we're actually
I
gonna
feel a
have
little
the
uncomfortable.
talk
Like I'm
right
in
now.
trouble.
So,
But that's okay. I'm used to it, so I'm really good at
When a man
it.
loves a woman, you
The
don't
birds,
know about
the
that
birds
yet.
and the
You don't know
bees.
the birds and the bees
I've
yet?
had it one too many times.
Oh, wow.
I'm professional at it.
So, can you tell the people what Iowa Chill is all about?
Man, we like to post the craziest, wildest stuff going on in the state. So we highlight almost anything that's going on in the state. A big name comes to the state, like you, anyone else.
That's a stretch.
That's a drink.
That's a stretch. So what? I'm gonna go right off the bat. I'm not even gonna let Ryan speak. What has been one of the craziest things you've gotten sent? Maybe not even like that you could post. Because you get like lots of submissions a day, right?
I'm 200 or so. Like I've said, I've seen things these eyes can't unsee. That's a fact. They're burned. I see them in my dreams. I see them in my
but
nightmares.
Like what? Give the people an example of what.
It's people ask. This is the number one question that everybody always asks me. I don't even know how. Like
Right,
I've
that's
seen
why
it.
I let off with that
I
question.
know.
Everyone out here
to
is
the-
wondering what you get submitted. Come on, Nate.
I've seen people burning crazy stuff, doing the craziest drives. I mean, jumping off of bridges. I honestly cannot give you one specific one I've ever seen.
Have you
I know
ever-
it's the saddest
do you
answer
get
people
videos of
hear
people blowing stuff up.
all the time.
You live an absolutely wild life.
So what do you decide on what you're gonna post? What do you let filter through? Is it kind of just like what you're feeling that day, or
Yeah,
how does
let us know.
What's the direction with the content?
I go off my taste. I got a good sense of humor, so if I feel like it's naughty and just but fun enough, I'll throw it on there.
Did you say naughty?
Yep.
Yeah, you have like a tier system where like if something's naughty, you'll post it, but if it's also crazy, and then like the perfect marriage is both of those together.
A little bit, yeah, but I also got to remember I got some parents out there watching. I know their kids are on there, so you gotta keep it a little bit restricted. But
That's my biggest thing is like I got like a 4-year-old niece that's watching, so I gotta like
I got to keep her entertained every day, man. I'm doing my job, what I can.
So, you've never been to Joyce, Iowa? We're here in Joyce.
I just found out it existed 2 days ago.
So we just found out that it existed 2 days ago. I feel like this is good for you though. You need to know the entire state of Iowa if you're going to be Iowa chill.
I'm doing my best to.
So, Ryan, you watched the Tenderloin review.
I did.
And fill the people in on what went down.
Man, I'm still trying to process the whole thing.
You're wild, man.
Yeah.
I actually think that you're a wild card. You're the wild card.
Right on.
So my first question is why is the tenderloin so big on the bun? Like, is that just like something they do just for fun, or like why don't they just make it the size of a burger?
You're telling me. I mean, look at this one.
I know.
That one's the size of my freaking
that
face. I could
literally
probably
looks
fit
like
8 buns
a-
on that one.
That looks like
It wrecked me. I had no chance.
I am still feeling the effects of that tenderloin.
I get the meat sweats too. Yeah,
We were
it is a
sitting in
little
the
warm over
trailer
here,
doing the
especially
pregame
if you
show,
two.
and I was like, Ryan, I need to maybe like go like puke behind the silo out there. Is that
It's not too late,
like
we
a
should.
regular occurrence for you?
Oh yeah, I've thrown up. This one came right out.
Why don't you get that on video?
We got. You don't want to see it.
Oh God. So, when did you find the You Betcha page?
So
And
I.
what were your initial thoughts? Because I'm sure you were like, "What is going on with this guy?"
Yeah.
This is our territory. What's he doing here?
So I originally found out from my buddy Bryce over here who works with me.
Bryce, there he is.
Hi, Bryce.
He said he discovered you during the tailgate season. So he showed me it. I hated you at first. I was like, I'm like, this guy's he's an enemy to me.
This guy's a tool. He thinks that he's smarter than everyone else. He always thinks his opinion's better than everyone else's. And he thinks that he knows tasting beer, but really all he does is drink one beer. That's probably what you were thinking.
A little bit. A little bit. You're right. But yeah. So I kind of got into you about easy how you can serve that everybody.
Whoa, there's like we just talked about that. There's kids that listen to this. All right,
I don't see any around.
not live, but later on the internet.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. I don't know, about a month or two ago, I kind of started following your content around. I discovered that we have the same feeling for Busch Light, and since then we've been one.
So we did an Instagram live earlier this week. You were chilling on your porch, right?
Chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain. You said that you've been drinking Busch Light since you were about yay high.
Yep.
About since like 4.
4 or 5.
That's how they do it here in Iowa.
Yeah, start them young.
That's right. So tell the people about your mustache.
Yeah, so it's got a name. It's called the Sheriff, not just a stash.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect your mustache.
Yeah, it provides authority for the area. Striking to the ladies, but lethal to your enemies is what I like to go by.
That is, I like that.
Yes.
I might have got a little turned on from that.
It's doing its job.
So I would like you to give some advice to Ryan.
That's all these cameras too. I thought I was about ready to perform. I got to get the stash ready. I didn't know what's going on this couch. I see 2 dudes between me. I mean, outside of me. So
Yeah.
I was hoping for a different scene, but Miles you're a cool guy. Let's go.
So I need you to give some advice to Ryan here. Ryan cannot grow a mustache.
I see
To save his life.
You can grow the opposite of Hitler.
You guys,
I'm like, yeah,
audience
sorry,
can
yeah.
come up and get like really close to his face, and you're just gonna see nothing on there.
So,
and he hasn't shaved in like 3 weeks.
I grew nothing in the middle. Everything's just on
You're
the
like
outside.
a reverse Hitler mustache, is
Yes.
what you're saying.
Yep, that and it's like a perfect goatee
So-
down the middle.
How about that?
Can you give him some advice on how to grow a mustache?
It's going to take a lot of Walmart dye. I go to there about once every month to get this thing prettied
the dye
up.
actually helps the hair grow, or does
Well,
it
no,
just
it
color
just
it?
fills it in.
It feels it.
Okay, I don't want to know how to color
Maybe it
a
does, I don't
mustache.
know.
I want to know how to grow a mustache.
You want to know how I grow my? I don't know. I feel like ever
Tenderloins?
since
Tenderloins,
gotta be the tenderloins.
ranch, Bush Light.
a lot of tenderloins, a lot of less ranch. The ranch just gets on it, makes it messy.
We do need to talk about the fact that you don't like ranch. Can we talk about that?
Well, let's let Nate.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Let's let him coach me up on how to grow this
Yeah,
mustache.
finish that thought.
I feel like you're not giving a chance. For me, this looks like you got a 5 o'clock shadow or something like right here. So I don't
He's had
know.
a 5 o'clock
That's
shadow
three- that's
for
3
2
weeks old.
years.
So 5 o'clock shadow in 2 days is not a bad. That's not a bad.
You're
start.
shit out of luck. I don't know, man.
Well, I got the rest of my life. So,
So
Okay.
ranch. Why? Why don't you like it?
Is any by show of hands, who else
Do we
here
have anyone in the
hates
house that
ranch?
does not like ranch?
My guy.
Yeah, what's up with these Iowa chill guys?
these Iowa chili guys don't like
Everyone
any
else here
ranch.
likes ranch. What's your deal?
I mean, I said this earlier. I mean, it just looks like something. There's one other thing in the world that looks like ranch, and I'm not about it.
But I feel like that's a very
Yes.
Elmer's glue. Yes,
We're
is-
talking about Elmer's
Shit,
glue
you got
for
me.
anyone that was
Thanks, Adam.
wondering.
Thank you from the peanut gallery. I like it. Yeah, so you just don't like Elmer's glue.
Elmer's glue sucks.
So what's your go-to condiment then?
Ketchup all day and Bush Light.
Ketchup and Bush Light. Mm-hmm. Now I need you to like be totally honest with me here. On the Ranch Wrangler, you took a full cup shot of ranch mixed with Bush Light. Spoiler. What was going through your brain as you were putting that down? Did you just want to just get up and leave?
Yep, I'm feeling funky right now. I tell you, I haven't felt the same ever since.
Yeah, I haven't felt the same, and I didn't even do it. I just watched it.
Yeah, I mean,
That was- that
I got
was-
more on me than in me, and that's the story of my life.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to make sure that we put the E symbol for explicit next to the podcast when we post this one.
This is not a PG-13 podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I love it.
it's great, though.
Welcome to Iowa.
Yeah, let's talk about Iowa. Why you were born and raised in Iowa?
Right?
Where at in Iowa?
Mason City, Iowa, so not too far over here. I was born over there, about 40 minutes of that way, and then raised over here in Algona, Iowa,
Yeah,
west.
so for the people who are listening to the podcast, they should know exactly what you're
Yep,
talking
over
about.
there, right
So
here.
if you're can't see the video or know any sense of direction, he grew up over there, and then he also lived over there.
Us Iowans
that's
know each other.
That's great directions for everyone that's listening to this on the podcast. What's your favorite part about growing up and living in Iowa? And you got a lot of Iowans out here, so
Right on.
yeah, so
Go Iowa. Hey, I love the people. The people here, it's not.
that's a very great answer for this room. Because you just told all these people that you love them, and I like that about you.
Except these people. They're from Minnesota, but they're okay. They're our neighbors.
they're
I like
alright.
Minnesota too, up north.
Minnesota.
Everyone here, generally nice people. We're all here. I love Iowa football. I'm a huge Hawkeye football fan.
Tight end U, I think, is what we call that.
Yes, we just produce nothing but tight ends here.
You run 3 tight end sets, 2 fullback sets, so yeah, it's like
We're
an
the
I
one to do it.
formation. And then you guys just run the football and throw tight end pop passes.
Works every time.
Yeah, and
Says
it's
it.
been working. You guys, have won the championship recently in a lot of years. So
What's your team again?
I'll root for the Hawks. So I'm poking fun a little bit.
Okay,
here.
you're getting me
So,
sweating over here. I'm not for sure if it's from you or the tenderloin.
Ryan, do you have another question for him?
I kind of wanted to dive deeper into just like Iowa Chill, the brand, versus just living in Iowa. So you started the brand like what 6 years ago, correct?
Right on.
What like how long did it kind of take you to get your footprint in the state of Iowa? When did you kind of start taking off, and when did you know that you were going to take this on full time?
So you're right. You're right. About 6 years ago, I started a Twitter account, and about 4 years after that, it was just. So 2 years ago, I started the Snapchat, and that's really took off. It was submission based. I didn't know Iowa was so lit until I started the Snapchat. I mean, I saw these people doing the craziest things, and that's why I love the state. You think of the state as nothing but fields, cornfields. People here are lit. They want to have a good time, and I'm all about it. So ever since that Snapchat started 2 years ago, it's really created something special here in the state, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
You heard it here first. Iowa is lit. You guys hear that?
I'll drink that.
That's what the millennials say. So, yeah, keep going with that. So you guys have a bunch of merch, right? You sell flags and shirts, and he's dying. He's currently dying.
All right.
Is this when the tenderloin comes up? Is this
It's
the moment?
about an hour after or so, yeah.
Oh my God.
Whew, you're not feeling the same? Must be that ranch.
I washed it down with a Busch Light, and so that kind of kept her down. But
Okay.
yeah, so talk a little bit about your like merch and stuff like that you're doing.
Yeah, so we got a online merchant. Oh my God, I'm really dying. All right.
If you puke on set,
Is that okay if you guys haven't done that
never
yet?
invited back.
There's no. It looks like I'm gonna have to aim at one of you two. I don't want to get on the nice equipment.
Yeah, do you need a breather?
Doing the
or
Busch
do you
hat.
take 5?
I just
or-
need one more Busch Light drink.
Oh,
I'll be
there you
okay.
go. Nectar of the Gods, straight down.
Merchandise, yes. So we have merchandise. We have an online store. I don't know what else we know about it. We relate it around like relatable memes around here in the state, cornfield stuff, blah blah blah. Our merchandise and anything kind of seasonal wise.
Yeah. So I would have to say that what you guys are doing, there's not a lot of other people in the state that are doing what you're doing.
There's not a lot of people in Iowa.
That's a very good point. Would you consider yourself the voice of Iowa?
Yes, in a way, in a naughty way, but a good way.
In a party way is what you're saying.
That's one way to put it.
So I got to ask you, who parties harder? I'm sure you've been asked this before, Iowa or Iowa State? Because I get a lot of messages from people that are Iowa fans are like, no, screw the Cyclones, we're way crazier, and then it's vice versa. You know, in your experience, I know you're a Hawkeyes fan, but be honest. Who likes to party harder?
The dumbest question I've ever been asked.
Oh,
You've been to Iowa City.
I've been to Iowa City.
I like Ames. I will give Ames a thumbs up. I
haven't
do
been to
like Ames, but it's Iowa City.
Okay,
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
okay, that's good
That's
to know.
when tailgate starts and ends.
I can't wait for this to come out because there are going to be a lot of angry people at you. But you're the voice of Iowa, and so what you say is law. So,
That's what the sheriff says.
The sheriff says Iowa State should be the voice of Iowa. Iowa Chill and Iowa State are going to combine forces to be
no,
the.
he's Iowa. He said Iowa.
Oh, you're Iowa.
Yeah.
Ryan, you have the headphones on. You can't hear.
I can only hear one. I can
He's
only
too
hear.
thinking about how to grow a freaking beard over here.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn, how these two guys do it?
Me and you were like having our own conversations. Ryan's like, God, I got to get to Walmart and get some touch of gray to put in
I'm
this
trying to figure out how to
mustache.
sell all these T-shirts to get home.
Yeah. Ryan, do you have
Nice
another
t-shirt.
question?
Don't know.
All right, man.
I'm just gonna listen to you two.
You have the floor to people of Iowa, to our podcast listeners. Any last words about Iowa Chill, about Iowa itself, about, like you just said, that Iowa State sucks? That's basically what you just said.
You're so right.
Anything else before we finish out our podcast with one more segment, and then me and you are going to start drinking some beers.
I can't wait. Thank you to Country View Acres for having us out here. I mean, this is a beautiful venue with beautiful people because we're from the same state. We're not incest. Note
That's
that.
it. That's the only quote you get.
You better
is,
cut me
"We're
off.
not
Done, mate. You're
Iowa,
done.
we're not incest. I can't believe you just said that.
And thank you to Busch Light, and thank you to T-shirt guy Ryan. Good luck on your mustache.
Ryan the T-shirt guy.
T-shirt guy Ryan, and
Iowa chili and t-shirt guy.
Mr.
Ryan.
Miles himself. This
Oh,
is a
man,
blast.
I
I gotta go
appreciate
puke up this tenderloin, so you gotta cut me off here soon.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Thanks for doing some reviews with us earlier. I will see you on the dance floor later, cutting a rug. Maybe we'll do like a dance off or something like that.
You're gonna lose.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take another break and then we'll finish out our podcast. All right, Ryan, you wanted to lead into this one, so let's see what you got. Let's see if you can do it.
Yeah, so last segment with Iowa Chili, great conversation, but the kind of the heart of tonight, I think, is going to be the live band and all the
Yeah, they're
activities
starting to
going
set
on.
up back there.
They're starting to set up, and I don't know about you, Miles, but I'm a huge live band guy.
I love live bands.
Like when I walk into a place and I see a MacBook set up with some big turntable, I will probably walk out.
Oh, you're saying you don't like DJs very much?
Well, DJ
I thought you were
DJs
going to say that was a band, and I was like, Ryan, that's not what a live band is.
Yeah, MacBook, the band. But no, I
That
just
sounds like a millennial band.
But I have so much more respect for live bands because for one, they've probably been doing it for a long time. For two, they can play an instrument and sing at the same time,
Yep. Okay.
which is crazy.
That is the thing. Like, I tried to learn to play guitar in my day. Do you know how hard it is to try and sing? Well, one, just to sing in general. I sound terrible when I'm trying to sing.
Except in the car when you're by
Well, in the
yourself.
car, if you turn up the music loud enough, then no one can like hear your actual singing, so you sound great.
Yeah, and then you can come out with your own album after that.
That's exactly right. I don't even remember where I was going with that. What were we talking about?
Being able to sing and play an instrument at the same time. You tried to play guitar at one point.
Yeah, I feel like everyone goes through a guitar phase in their life. I definitely did.
I went through a ukulele phase. At the beginning of the year, I started playing the ukulele, and you can only get so far without adding words to the song.
Yeah, and then it's just like you try and do both, and your brain can't handle it.
Right.
It's like overload. It's like back when I tried to take the ACT in high school. It was just like I can't think and fill in the bubbles at the same time.
Right.
And so live band, I feel like there's always a certain people that end up getting on the dance floor with a live band, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You have the guy that is so sweaty that literally like you can't even get within like 3 feet of him because he's gonna spin around and you're gonna get a face full of sweat going off his forehead.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I have probably been that guy a time or two at like a really hot wedding.
Sure.
You don't seem like a sweaty guy.
No.
I mean, like that goes hand in hand with your mustache growing ability.
Probably. I think the last time I sweated at a dance was at prom when you're wearing a full tux, which was years ago.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised you got a date to prom, Ryan.
well, yeah. I had to convince a girl to go with me. There might have been a payment.
You kidnapped a girl and took her to prom?
There might have been some incentives involved. Might have paid her off.
What other people you see on the dance floor?
So the group of girls that will show up together, it's like maybe a little reunion or a bachelorette party, but they will dance shoulder to shoulder in a circle with their backs to everybody, so that
Yes.
nobody can get inside the circle. Because there's always the one, maybe the sweaty guy. He wants to get in the middle. He wants to dance with the girls, but there's no breaking that seal.
Yeah, and I think you're referring to the classic woo girl.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of wooing.
You call them a woo girl? Oh, sure.
Yeah. They do a lot of wooing. There's usually one friend that is. So there's usually an obnoxious friend in the group, and then there's a friend that takes video
Yep.
of the obnoxious friend in the group and posts it on Snapchat.
Yep.
That's usually what happens. And so one girl's like twerking with her butt up in the air, and then the other friend is taking a video of it and just laughing. So that's definitely a group of people that you see.
I really wish the whole crowd could hear us right now, because if everyone was listening, there's that girl or that group of girls is
Would be identified.
Yes,
yeah.
they would be identified
I'm
instantly.
kind of scanning the room right now
Yeah.
to find out who's going to be the one twerking on the dance floor tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the big guy in the back.
Well,
I think
it can be a male too.
that's what I'm saying, but I don't think it's going to be him.
No.
I don't know. I'm getting a little distracted now that the party's starting to pick up. It's starting to get a little later in the afternoon. We got beer pong playing over there. We might have to get a game of that in.
We got some beer pong. We got some bags being thrown in front of the lake.
You calling that a lake?
Well, okay, I call it a lake because, fun fact, Warren, the owner of Country View Acres, he stocks that lake. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling anyone this.
He may or may not stock it. If you go that route,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're covered and
He
you're
might.
good.
He might.
He may or may not stock it. We're unsure.
But he said he has a 2-year-old grandson.
Likes to go fishing.
Yeah, he likes to go fishing. What better way to introduce a kid to the outdoors than like just putting him on a...
Then just to have your own private pond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go get my own private pond and then I can teach my 2-year-old grandkids someday.
Yeah.
Must be tough
It'll
here
have
at
to
Country
happen.
View Acres.
Must be tough in Iowa.
Yeah, apparently everyone just gets a pond in Iowa. That's what we're finding out.
So there's also this other person that you'll find at a live band, and they're not going to be up in your face. They're not going to be sweating, but they're going to be kind of sitting in the corner, maybe by themselves, maybe with one other person, because they're just there to appreciate.
Yeah, they're probably a
the
little shy.
talent.
They're a little shy.
And they sit there. They'll maybe sip on a beer for like an hour at a time. They're just there to appreciate the talent.
They're there because everyone else is there.
Yep.
And they like the band.
Little case of FOMO.
Yep.
Like, just want to be around the crowd.
There's another person that shows up to these events, and it's the person who requests songs by screaming it in the lead singer's face.
It always works.
It works.
doesn't.
Well, I would say it works more than it should, in my
Sure.
opinion. Usually, some sort of song that everyone can sing along to
Right.
that they've played 1,000 times. I'm gonna be honest, Ryan. If I have enough beer, I'll start requesting some songs.
So, if you were to get up and request a song and potentially sing that song, which one would it be?
Well, last time we tried to sing "Alcohol" by Brad Paisley.
Yep.
But they didn't know it
Which
So-
is weird. It had been a band that was like they've been together for like 40
for
years.
so long, and I feel like it's a pretty easy song to learn.
Right.
I love when we're just like some snobs about this, like we know anything about
We're just
music.
live band
I'm
snobs.
pretty sure they should have known how to play that song.
So if I were to get up and and karaoke a song, it'd probably be Tequila.
Dun, 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 dun. That song, I know all the lyrics to that song.
Yeah,
You?
Tequila.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's
That's the only word in the whole song.
yeah.
I realize that, right?
Well, that's why I said I know all the lyrics, right? I picked up on that really
Okay,
quick.
good.
Yeah, you need to catch up with me. Yeah, I just love the vibes in here. If you're gonna get married, this is a great place to get married.
Dude, this would be fantastic.
We're sitting probably where they put the head table. They have a nice backdrop, as you can see on the podcast if you're listening on Facebook or YouTube. Plenty of space. I think they said they can hold like 500 people.
And that was the projection for tonight. That was the.
Well, we're supposed to go lower than that. So then when we hit 500, if it happens, then it looks up, makes us look better.
I'm
so-
aiming high, dude. I'm aiming
Yeah.
high.
So you're supposed to say, yeah, I think like 120 people will show up, and then we got 100 people here already. Then we look really, really good. So, whatever.
I still think we look
You-
good.
You'll learn. You'll learn, Ryan. We brought the lava lamp. The lava lamp is just going. I love it.
Yeah, we might have to keep that running for the whole night.
Yeah.
So, if you were to choose, this is just an off the book question. If you were just to choose any color lava lamp, any color combo, what would it be?
I really like the one we have.
You do?
Yeah. I had one like that growing up, except for it was black instead of silver.
Okay.
I really like it.
$13, Menards clearance.
Menards.
11%.
I haven't seen a Menards around here.
No, but we did see a Fleet Farm. A Fleet Farm.
A Fleet Farm. They got great orange slices. If you're gonna do a Bush Mosa, you're gonna want to get a Fleet Farm orange slice. Throw it on the rim as a garnish. The best. So, are you gonna sell this Bush hat tonight?
Well, I think we've decided that the Bush hat will go to the highest bidder. And we've kind of like pooled them up so far. The highest bidder for the Bush hat so far is $500.
So I'm looking around. I'm trying to peg the person who would want to pay more than $500 for this hat. I'm not seeing anyone yet, but I'm sure we can get someone.
There's literally a guy, Jeff, you know who you are. In
Shout out to
Wisconsin,
Jeff from Showboat
Wisconsin Dells, $500. Showed us the cash. Jeff, we can't do that to you, man.
We got some people who turned around when we started talking about money. You guys we're not handing out free cash. I'm sorry. So yeah, you guys can go back to not listening to us. Just don't worry about it. So they're telling us to turn it up.
We're gonna get the PA. We'll get it under control one of these days.
So this is how we work. We do something wrong, and then we do it wrong again, and then we probably will do it wrong one more time. So we'll probably stick with this system for one more system, and get it wrong again, and then we'll finally totally fix it. So
by the time we come back to Country View Acres next year, this will be the first time that we have this figured out.
We'll have figured it out so everyone here can hear us. But until then, it's like the fella right here and the gal right here that can hear us, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
But it'll come out on Facebook,
but
on YouTube.
I don't care what they say. The fact that we have a PA or that it's being projected out into the world, That's a win for you,
It's pretty
Betcha.
cool.
It's a win for you, Betcha. So Ryan,
There's
I think
Nate's gonna go eat another
I think you
tenderloin.
and I should challenge Nate and Bryce to Bryce. Hey, there he is. He's walking by. Bryce, will you accept? Give him the mic. Bryce, will you accept our challenge at a cornhole tournament or a cornhole game?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. You heard it here first.
Iowa Chili versus You Betcha.
You Betcha versus Iowa Chill in a cornhole game is going to be electric, and people are going to get mad. I will get mad.
We will not collaborate.
You will see the darkest side of me out there in the cornhole. Is it a court? Cornhole court?
Cornhole Lane.
Is it? It might be a lane.
I don't know.
Cornhole lane. We're getting a lot of shrugs in the crowd. No
See,
one actually knows.
We had lanes at You Betcha Palooza. We had 25 lanes.
We did not have 25. We had 10 lanes.
10 lanes. Sorry. Yeah, 10 lanes.
So we're gonna. By the end of the night, I'm gonna figure out what a lane or a court, or is it a rink? Is it a
No, definitely not a rink.
Well, we can rule out rink.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ruling out rink for a cornhole game, but other than that, it might be a stadium.
It might be a stadium.
It might be a stadium. It might be a.
It's a stadium when You Betcha
Oh,
goes
I
up
like
against
that.
Iowa Chili.
Iowa chili. So, yeah, I think that it's about time to wrap this up, Ryan. But
Yeah.
before we wrap it up, we need to talk about Gina's Designs of the Heartland. We got our guys over there next to us. They brought us, if you're on the podcast listening, they brought us a handmade sign with our YB logo big on it. It looks phenomenal. We might have to start selling these too. But I'm not selling this one because this one's going in the bunker.
That one's
Gina's
going- yep.
Designs of the Heartland. They have handcrafted signs that go great in any decor: man cave, kitchen, living room,
Garage.
shower, porta potty. I imagine it looks good in a porta potty as well. That's how great these handmade designs are with Gina's Designs of the Heartland. Like I said, they made the trip. They're sitting over there slinging signs just like you're going to be slinging shirts here in a minute.
Straight out of Iowa, too.
They're Iowan made. They made us a cool Nectar of the Gods sign with our YB logo on it. So big shout out to Gina's Designs of the Heartland. We cannot wait to mingle a little more with those guys because they've helped us out a lot. We have them for sale on our website. So if you're looking for one of the Nectar of the Gods signs, go to www.oubetcha.com or Gina Designs of the Heartland's website. You can check them out on social media as well. Ryan, take us home.
Yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in to the second live podcast, episode 20.
Definitely different vibes in the show, Bo.
It was.
But I'm looking forward to hanging out and basically just slinging bush lattes with everyone here.
Yeah, slinging bush lattes.
Slinging shirts, slinging Gina signs. Episode 20 is in the books, our second live show. Hopefully by the next time we come back to Country the Acres, we can have the PA system figured out. We can figure out how you guys can listen, because some of the stuff that we talk about is pretty funny. Yeah, but it looks like a Catholic church in here and everyone's sitting in the back, so that's kind of how it happens, so they couldn't hear as good, but we'll get out, we'll start mingling with people. But in the meantime, guys, remember, go follow us on social media. That's where, like, the content, that's where everything's at. Is at OUBetcha, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's all there. We're coming out with new content weekly. We have some really good ideas in the pipeline. Again, if you're listening to this podcast, we probably have 1, maybe 2 days left to go take advantage of the biggest merch drop that we've done so far. We got shirts, we got hats. We got Gina signs, we got bent buckles, You Betty stickers. It's all on there at www.oubetcha.com. And I'm ready to start slinging some lattes. As I always say, I'm Miles You Betcha guy here with Ryan the T-shirt guy. May your wish always be mine. Your bush lattes forever be cold. Cheers, Ryan. Cheers, Iowa. Cheers, Iowa.
betcha, yeah.
Yeah.